Hi everyone, my name's Mandy and I'm going to take you through a tutorial session for our hospitality online platform called Didasco. So before you actually log in, you would have received an email that's been automatically generated by the platform with the link and also your username and password. So you just need to go to the link on your email address and log in that way. Then you'll put your username and password in, which I've done just now, and then we're just going to hit login. Okay, and it takes you to your home page. Just so you know, if at any time or at any stage you forget what your password is, you just need to let us know by emailing us, and the email address will be the email that you received about Didasco. Just let us know and we can reset your password for you. So there will be no excuse that you're not able to do any work if you've forgotten your password. So this is the home page. As you'll see, it says welcome. Now, you'll see down here that I have got one unit. So we're going to click on that unit and it's called Work Effectively with Others. And then it just gives you a little bit of an introduction about what the unit covers. And if you scroll down, you'll notice there's digital content. So you can actually click on that and it'll be like a resource or a PowerPoint presentation. Sometimes it doesn't work on certain computers. So I will actually take you through the resource booklet a little bit later, which is the learner guide down below under course files. Okay, so if we just scroll up again, very first thing we're going to do is look at everything that needs to be done on this platform. So you'll see you've got multiple choice, you've got short answers, and then you've got some projects and role plays to undertake. Don't be too worried, they're not huge in questions, but you'll see for this unit, for example, you've got a project C and D and E. Okay, now some of the units might not have projects, some of the units will have a few projects, or some of the units will have a lot of projects. So basically what's under Learn and Assess is what you need to complete. Okay, so what we're going to do is, the next thing I get people to do is right click on Learner Files and it'll come up with Open Link in New Tab. So you'll see if we move over to here, you'll see all the learner files that you can look at. So if you go back and scroll down, we're then going to right click on Learner Guides, Open Link in New Tab. If you click on that, you can now download the Learner Guide. So the reason why I've right-clicked and opened in New Tab, because now you can go between the two sites. So you can go back to your Didasco homepage and then you can flick over to the Learner Guide at any stage. So there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can actually read through the Learner Guide. So it's just a matter of scrolling through, doing the activities if you want to. What most people tend to do is go back into the home page and click on multiple choice. So as you're reading the resource, you can go through and try and attempt to do your multiple choice at the same time. So we're going to hit Attempt Quiz now. You'll see that you have 3 attempts, so you must get 100% within those attempts. If you don't, then you'll need to contact us and we can issue you another attempt. But if you've been reading the resource or the learner guide and following it as you do the questions, you shouldn't need any more than 3. Okay, so you'll see up here in the top left-hand corner, you've got 11 questions, okay? So what we're going to do is, I'm going to go through, and what you would do is you'd read the question and then if you need to go through to your learner guide and help find the answer. So this is actually a Mac, and I don't use Macs normally, but on a normal computer, you would say, for example, let's look at question 1. And the question is, you want to identify your own responsibilities and duties in relation to work group members in order to best cooperate with everyone. So let's just say duties is a key word. So you would go Command F, and you actually need to go into the learner guide, go Command F or Control F, which is find, and we're going to put in duties. So you'll see I've put in duties, and it tells me that that word duties is throughout the learner guide 10 times. So I can either press enter or I can tick these arrows through, and it actually comes up and shows me where that word is in the workbook, down there, there, etc. So that should help you with your first question. Okay, so I'm going to pretend that I have read everything and I'm going to do the questions. Let's just do 4 for now. You can either save as you go, but as long as when you're finished, so say you went to question 4 and you're like, oh, I feel like a break, you have to submit. Make sure you save everything, but you have to submit and finish, and just remember every time you submit, that's 1 attempt that's gone. So if you see up here, at the top left, the colours have changed on the numbers. So I got number 1 right, yay, because it's green. All the others I got wrong, okay? So maybe take a photo on your phone, or even just write on a piece of paper what questions you got wrong, because when we go to resubmit, you don't want to change the question that you got right, which was number 1. Another good trick too is to then go into all of the questions that you got wrong, click on that and take a photo on your phone of the answer that you got wrong, so you don't actually put that same answer in next time. Okay, so when you've finished having a look at all of those and reviewing all of those, you would hit finish review. Another little trick is, let's just say question 2, you just wrote down, oh, B was incorrect. You need to actually read the answer, because what Didasco does is mix them all up. So next time, B might already be written under A. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so now you would finish review and reattempt quiz to hopefully get it all right. So you must get 100%. Once you've done the multiple choice, you go into the written answers. So you'll see here, this tells me that I'm still doing it. Once I get 100%, I'll get a lovely big green tick. Okay, so let's go into short answers. As you can see, we've got 4 attempts here, so let's attempt quiz now and start attempt. And you'll see up here, you've got 10 questions. Okay, so you scroll down and you have to actually physically type the question. No cut and paste, it has to be your own words. Okay, so it says here, all businesses have an organisational structure, chart or diagram. List 4 ways this chart helps you in your work role. So if you were to go back into your learner guide and, as I said, do Control F or Command F to help you find one of those keywords in your question, it will help you answer that question. Again, once you've finished it all, submit and finish. Now, these questions are actually marked by one of our trainers at Ignite. So we will get an email to say that you have completed the short answers, and then we will go in and mark them. If you need to do a resubmission, or we require some further information on one of the questions, or you've missed one, we will actually write some tricks or some pointers underneath that question. So you will then get an email to say, yes, you must go in and resubmit, and you'll just log on to your home page as normal. So I'll go back to the home page so you can see, and you would log in here and you would just go down to your short answers. It will come up and in there, I won't scroll down, there'll be comments from the trainer as to how you could perhaps answer it a little bit better next time or with some further information. Okay, so while you're waiting for that to be marked, and if you have any other projects to do, you can look at those as well. So let's just go on to Assessment C project. Attempt quiz, start attempt. So there's 9 questions here. And this one is a research project. Okay, if at any stage you're struggling with the content or you do need some assistance, please just get in contact with us via email and we'll be able to help you out. So once you've got all your green ticks down here, it means you've completed all the bits and pieces you need and you are deemed competent in that unit. We will issue you with another unit. Okay, and I'll just go back to the home page. So once again, there's a help guide here as well, which is pretty self-explanatory, but you can always give us a call at Ignite or email us if you have any questions. Thank you and good luck.